So this product here is amazing. Gerhardt's Chocolate. They're in Charlottesville, Virginia, which is about an hour up the road from Richmond. They do all dark chocolate, so a lot of cooking chocolates, really awesome flavored dark chocolate bars. And they have this drinking chocolate. It's Mayan drinking chocolate. And so that was the first way people really consumed chocolate, was in Mexico as a warm beverage. The seasoning in here, it's seasoned with ancho chilies, orange peel, a little bit of cinnamon, so very, very traditional in that Mexican hot chocolate aesthetic. Got the product in, messed with it, realized that everything I did to it to try and make it more flavorful really just was not beneficial. The stuff is delicious on its own. So we're gonna make it real quick, and then we're gonna demo, if you wanna do something maybe a little bit more adult with your hot chocolate, a rye whiskey and Kahlua cocktail with it. So first thing you do, put your pan on. We're gonna add 2 parts whole milk. And we're just gonna scald this. If you really boil the milk, a lot of times the solids will stick on the bottom and burn. So as soon as it just barely hits a simmer, we're gonna whisk in 1 part of the drinking chocolate mix. We're gonna whisk it extremely vigorously off the heat, let it rest for about 30 seconds, whisk it 1 more time, and then it's ready to drink. So you can see that there's just some bubbles starting to form on the top, which is where we want it. We're gonna go ahead and turn the heat off, and then really slowly whisk in the delicious chocolate. All right, everything's nice and incorporated. So we're gonna let that sit for just a second, let the flavors all bloom really nicely, because you've got all those dried spices and things. I wish it was smell-o-vision because it smells incredible right now, but you really get a lot of cinnamon, a lot of the orange peel out of it. So you just let that bloom for a second, 30 seconds tops. Give it 1 more whisk just to make sure it's all incorporated. And then we're ready to make our cocktail. Find the funnest mug you can. We're gonna add 8 ounces of the hot chocolate. And to that, we're gonna add a 1/2 ounce of, in this case, Kahlua, but any sort of coffee liqueur will work. Tia Maria is a great one. 1/2 ounce. And then we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of rye whiskey. So we're using rye instead of a bourbon with this because it's just a little bit spicier, so it's gonna mirror the spice from the chilies and the chocolate. And it's a little bit shorter finish on a rye than with some bourbons where they're really, really oaky and kind of mapley. We're just gonna take a cocktail spoon, give that a stir to make sure that the rye whiskey, the coffee liqueur are nice and integrated into the drink. And then what's hot chocolate without a marshmallow? So if you've got a creme brulee torch at the house, you can use that. So a little toast. Float that right on top. And delicious Gerhardt's spiced hot chocolate, toasted marshmallow.